Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a short review of the Empire of Sin. And the really only sin is this game, I want to say. It is, I spent the last couple days playing it quite a bit, kicking the tires, etc. And now I am willing to forgive some, bugs, some other stuff. They did roll out a day one patch for this as well. Also, I mentioned Paradox did give me a copy of this for review as well. But kind of reminds me a little bit of Imperatu Rome, but worse, because at least in Imperatu Rome, the actually was by I do believe that was by the Paradox developer team itself. This is actually a Romero Games, a different one under the Paradox umbrella, as you can tell, because they've already done DLC for this. Not doing too well on the other reviews as well. IGN 4 out of 10, which IGN will do anything for money, so that's kind of surprising. I think Eurogamer gave it a 4 out of 5, but that's Eurogamer. Steam reviews, I think it's sitting about 50%. And now, there is some fun to be had here, but I hate to tell you, I've had more in-depth mob-style gameplay from the 1920s on Facebook games. So, yeah, it's got some good ideas, let's talk a little bit about some of the good ideas. It does have a lot of things it kind of takes from XCOM style gameplay, which you will find yourself doing quite a bit of. Management wise, there's really not much depth in there. They try to spruce it up and make it look like it, but it's really not. You will never be running out of money. Difficulty wise, is the AI is kind of also borked. The AI does not actually build itself up or anything, really. Defensive wise. Also, I ran a number of glitches where I just got free upgrades for a lot of my businesses. Not sure why, but then I just min-max upgrades. Money's been rolling in. I have more alcohol than I know what to do with. But alright. Yeah, it's got a nice little skill tree as well. You also get traits that you pick up along the way. Yeah, nice little skill tree, which the skill tree doesn't make sense because you don't really have a leveling system. Just every once in a while, you get up a tier, and I don't know if it's from combat. Sometimes not, because I've had people not in combat. They just all of a sudden they get up in the tier. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Do a little bit of a background. The story does try, but it does often fall flat. Some decent voice acting, though. The UI is rather nice. It goes with the game. I will give it that very well. But also, then we'll go over. You kind of got a nice skill tree as your notoriety gets up. You will get more people. And the companions on this, they all have a little side quest, too. Though there was one glitch where I failed one. Because I was on a timer and I didn't know that. How was I to know that? But it does have some nice tutorial stuff. It does flush everything out really well. It's pretty easy to pick up. But once you pick it up, unfortunately, that's where it starts falling real flat. Let's also, yeah, it's got a little bit of business things. You don't really need to worry about this, though. You will have more money than you know what to do with. Mostly because the biggest fault in this game is the AI. Just make sure we're making the right swill, right alcohol for everywhere as well. This also does have diplomacy, but diplomacy, kind of like in maybe Civilization 6, the way they change their minds every 5 seconds. Kind of what happens here. Often declaring war, making deals, breaking deals, etc. It just, a lot of times it doesn't make sense. I just had a war, I just joined in a war against the card sharks from, can't remember the, another crime family that had, they have far less territory than them. So they theoretically, you wouldn't think they were going to war. But war doesn't really make a lot of sense in this because they don't really branch up. So let's say we're in a war right now with the card sharks. And I want to show you where this game kind of really falls flat. We're in a war with the card sharks, right? And you can actually customize all the neighborhoods, but there's not much challenge in this one. This falls pretty flat. And your main character is actually pretty overpowered on any difficulty. I did check. Alright, so we're actually in Fulton Market. I think that's where they... No, I think they're actually in Little Italy. let's pop over. I just want to show this off. Because they have a safe house. So all we really got to do is go to the safe house. Let's actually pop in, I want to say a little bit safer idea. Let's just travel to this. And the music is nice and the music is decent. It does look nice on the screens and everything, but after a while, everything will start to look the same. I'm just kind of worried about you, though, because you need a heal. I don't think I can do that out of combat, though. But you should be fine anyway. We're just going to walk a little bit so they can get their hit points back, because I just got it done with another war.
I'm going.
No, let's not wheel with that. I'm gonna just go over there and travel. We'll just quick travel really quick. Because all we gotta do is take her out. I mean, business arrangement. Yeah, they do this all the time, and then they will, like, even if they hate you. Let's travel too.
What?
Oh, what happened? What?
Coming for you.
I got it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get her some health. Alright. They've got a number of guards outside, but... oftentimes the AI won't even attack when it's got good shots, like right there. He could have switched over to a pistol, but he doesn't. This is where GARNEAU's ability is kind of insanely overpowered. Let's get... probably you down. Alright, Killer Queen.
Enough for all, mon ami.
You're dead. And unfortunately, I could have actually gotten a third one, but I screwed that up. So this two is already down. Double into the bosses usually do have some really nice abilities, but they're often not protected at all. You're actually looking okay.
Oh, God.
Dead? Alright.
Oh.
I'm on it.
Because we're going to be in another fight here real quick.
Got it.
And you think you would strategically would have to take down every spot. But you don't. You just go to the boss, you go take it out, you get all of their territory. All of their territory. Yeah, they don't even defend their own spot. Alright, Grover, you've probably got... let's see.
Shit. They got me. Oh.
Oh, that's a shame. Nora, maybe we want to get out of cover. Not that it really matters, but... yeah, the combat is kind of gets me because it is XCOM style. Why don't you just do a good old Overwatch here? With your sniper rifle. Oh, I forgot about you. Ah, you missed anyway. And oftentimes you can shoot right through cover, even if they've got full cover. Dead. Alright.
You enjoyed the show?
Alright, some more weapons. And it does have weapons tile. They do get uncommon, epic, etc. Really, the loot is pretty lackluster as well. Alright, so we got everything.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Think nothing of it. I totally didn't poison a bunch of innocent people. Because I'm a good person. Alright, let's go attack. Whoa, wait. Make sure that's the... yeah, it is the safe house. Yes. I think we actually have some help for a little bit. Alright. So really you can clear this game out. Ah, there we go. She's got a sniper rifle though. A lot of times the only dialogue during combat we'll have is just swearing. That's pretty much about it. Okay, you're just gonna go for a quick shot. That you will miss. All right, Goldie.
Enough for all, mon ami.
You're pretty chunky, though.
Shit!
Jasne.
All right, Earl, get up there. Not quite sure how you missed that, but
Understood.
that's fine. Yeah, but everything graphically looks very nice. Almost maybe a little bit more forgiving. It is only a $40 price tag, but God, this is pretty much the majority of it. If you're more of an XCOM player, I think could be a cup of tea at 20 bucks. But if you're looking for the gangster management, it's really not there. You'll often forget which businesses you even own after a little while. It doesn't really matter.
Moving in.
The income will flow in pretty easily without you having to work at it. All right. Grover, you don't have a shot anyway. Actually, you
I'm
do.
all over it.
I don't know if you'll be able to get it, but
Gotcha.
I don't know, the enemy does like to throw out grenades, though.
Moving.
And often they will put themselves out of. Kind of want to shoot them to show them. They often will just like pull themselves out of cover. And they will just suicidal charge straight at you, like this fool over there. He's gonna fisticuff me.
I'm going.
But the boss is just gonna go straight at me. Okay. Suppression. Suppression's pretty easy to get out of as long as we don't move. I'm gonna go for that one.
I knew it.
Yeah, that suppression doesn't really. You only take an Overwatch hit if you know, actually. Not bad. And even if your character does, they seem to recover health. Like your main character, if I take a bunch of shots, I'll be up back to most health by next turn. I do feel like there's a lot of broken stuff in here as well. Getting free upgrades. Health coming back. The AI behaving really erratically. Did I get any closer? Also, you need to switch guns anyway. Switching guns also weirdly doesn't cost any action points at all. But you are not even close. Are you just a horrible shot? You must be a horrible shot. And that's okay. Alright, fair enough.
Assholes.
It's supposed to be one of the most difficult. I took Al Capone down in about 5 seconds. Because he had, for some reason, Al Capone only had 2 really crappy guards. Over, you might need some health. 50-50 chance. Hey, there we go.
Shit!
Fortunately, she's going to be close for a shot, though. Going in for a melee attack. Very brave. Going for a pistol shot. Overwatch. See, that doesn't even make any sense. Overwatch. I don't have to move. Are you kidding me?
What a shot.
Overwatch disrupted. You see, that just exacerbates my points. Right when I want to go through a longer battle, just start pointing out the problems. And is this all fixable? Some of it, AI is fixable, some of this, but the overall problems of the game, I don't think are. The whole management style system, I think this would take about as much work they took to creating the game as into fixing it. And I have to think Romero Games had to know the state this game was in. I know they heavily did promote it. It was up on the Steam page first day it came out, and all the usual influencers. And I've done a lot of influence work myself. Think about the contracts are usually signed. They want you, they always do kind of that caveat because legal-wise, you gotta tell them to be honest. But they're also in there, they usually have a script, and don't say anything bad. That's one of the #1 rules if you want to do work in the industry. Don't say anything bad, even though if it is bad. So I would set the review beware on that one. Alright. I could probably murder the heck out of you. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You're kind of annoying. I just swap out again. I could just murder you for funsies. Yeah, I'm gonna murder you for funsies.
Assholes.
Yeah, I kind of am. Oh, you're actually gonna heal up her. All right.
I'm here.
Oh, that one's down. All right, that one's almost. Well, it's interesting to see what she'll do again. This guy hasn't been any help. And this was the one that was... Oh. Oh, shoot. Okay, you almost got me there. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, you did get me with the grenade, though. You got Grover. That's fair. That's the first loss I've suffered in like 9 hours.
Shit!
And he was like 80 as well, so, you know. Let's get actually behind you.
Sure.
Or just get in front of you, it's fine. Not gonna worry about that other guy. But this is for Grover. Yeah, one-shotted. It's a shame I did like Grover.
I'm on it.
Just in case.
I'm on it.
Oh, you panicked, so you're doing your own thing.
Your history.
I don't know if you know the room right now, card chart guy, but... Oh, I will take some more damage because he marked me. Ah, fair enough. How did you get up? You must have an ability to rise from the dead, apparently. That, I will give you credit, game. I was not expecting that. But guess what? They dead. He's bleeding out. That's 4 rounds, though, so... Now we should be fine. Good chance on you. And I missed it. I'm really not sure what you said there. Just in case he overwatches, just in case. We're not quite close enough.
Right away.
Don't think I have a thing I could stabilize you.
I'm on it.
Oh yeah, I can.
Got him.
He's okay. You just walk right into an Overwatch, and you're gonna run right back. This has been my whole day the last couple of days. Alright, 100% shot.
Oh, God.
You're down.
Oh.
You lose Grover, but I just... Yeah, critical injuries. They will be out for a while. But you can easily, yeah, get unique weapons for each one. But after a while, it really won't matter. Ooh, we got some epic rounds, though. Alright, we're just gonna take over this. You can ransack, raise it, or destroy it. I already have one safe house in this neighborhood already. How about a hotel? Michigan. Ah, that's cute.
You fought well, Stephanie, but I am better.
Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, in about 20 minutes, I have pretty much shown you this is what you do. You will just keep doing that. And they do have some other just daily quests as well.
Special ammo adds a bonus effect.
Got it, Sal.
The type of bonus effect applies. Select one of the special ammo types from the faction inventory to equip it to the weapon.
Yeah, and this, you'll get pop-ups from the neighborhoods changing, and it doesn't really matter. A lot of this is kind of fluff and circumstance. I would definitely pick up on sale. I would not. They do have like expansion pass 1 and 2, mind you, with 50% Steam reviews. Expansion pass 1 and 2, and they have a deluxe edition. I think it's very much hyped, but definitely very lacking. Some good ideas, a beautiful style, but that's about it. It is it is okay, but it's not very enjoyable to play once you start seeing all the cracks on the paint on the wall, so to speak. So our final score is going to be yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10, and that's about the highest I can go. Mostly because of the UI and the voice acting is good, and it does have a nice little style to it, aesthetically. But other than that, the management is pretty horrible. The combat is pretty atrocious as well. AI is just all over the place. And that's where the game really falls apart on a fundamental level. Just the AI is not doing anything. You can just waltz through neighborhoods. I took over this entire area. Let's actually just go look. I pretty much just took everything that they owned. One battle. You don't even need to go building the building. It's too easy, too simplistic. The whole thing falls apart. This is something I would expect on like a phone game. It's just not that good. Kind of disappointing. But then again, 2020 has been kind of disappointing as a whole. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about Empire of Sin. And I will see you guys in our next video.